Hello, hello. Welcome in, love bug. Welcome in, welcome in. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Happy Saturday. Monique, welcome in. Hi, hi. How are you, love bug? Faith, welcome in, love. How are you, love bug? Honey. Hi, Faith. You gotta be new here. I'm doing well. So I'm doing okay. So y'all know jar is completely empty. Now the last video for jar will be coming up on Monday. But I have been without starch for 1 week. The last video for the cup series will come up on Monday. A whole week, y'all, that I have been without it. I know it's a tattoo. It's a tattoo. But yes, it's been a week, y'all. Let me tell y'all. I have been tearing up ice. I'm so happy we have an ice maker, the soft pellet ice maker, because it has been doing the number for me. But it's been touching on spots, but it ain't been doing what I needed to do. So today I got me some treats from from Halloween, right? Today I went and got some tapioca. I had to. It was definitely needed. Definitely needed. Definitely needed. Okay. It ain't starch. Even though I did learn a few things about the effects that starch was having on me on a more chemical level. Because of my ADHD, it also gave me the dopamine boost that I needed. That's why it always felt so good to eat it. But with me being vegan, there were a lot of things that I was missing in my diet, and starch actually gave it to me, and I was very happy about it. So I will do a spoonful of tapioca right now, but I won't be doing much. Now, this is a lot lighter than cornstarch, so it does what it needs to do for me. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. Oh, thank you so much. I'm happy that you're here. Welcome in, Love Bug. Hi, Jamie. How are you, Love Bug? So, this may also be my last Saturday stream, my Saturday live. They'll be moving to Sunday. Um, because I now work on Saturdays. This is my last free Saturday. And then so we may be moving it to Sunday. But we will see. If I do it on Sunday, it's going to be like 2 or 3 o'clock live. That way, the people that need to see it will be able to. Mm-hmm. Ooh, that tapioca was. Don't get me wrong, it's not starch. Okay. It's not starch. But it does, it feeds that feeling that I'm looking for, that I want. So we'll do one more. How's that flour? It actually, it's actually not bad. Um, it's definitely not as thick as cornstarch. Um, you love tapioca and arrowroot together. I have to find me a new arrowroot. I have to find me a new arrowroot. It's very, it's kind of earthy, which I don't mind it, but it's a lot lighter, but it still gives that chew, you know. But it's definitely not starch. It's definitely not CS. Excuse me. Um, but tapioca is one of my favorites. Um, I'm moving. I don't know. I'm moving on to tapioca and arrowroot. I just got to find me an arrowroot that I actually like. The chew is my addiction. Well, kind of. Also, for starch, for me, I also like the flavor. I like the taste. I like the texture. Um, and my body absorbs the things that's in it. So there's a few elements that are in cornstarch that your body actually requires. And most times, people who try cornstarch and don't actually like the taste or the flavor of it, It's just simply because it's not something that their body needs or it's not a requirement for them. But it's just like people who eat clay or who eat ice or chew on ice all day. Sometimes it's just a part of the deficiency, or due to the deficiency, it's causing the craving because you're needing something. So whether it's cornstarch has iron in it, and my iron is definitely a little lower due to me being vegan, due to my food allergies, so I can't get all of the nutrients that I need and the supplements that I need through all the things that I eat being vegan, right? So it's not for me, it's not just the chew, because if that's the case, I'll eat chips. Like I'll chew on chips, I'll chew on ice. Like I love the chew. The chew, yes, awesome, great, because I'll make chunks. I'll do it in the powder form, whatever. But I also crave the texture. I take crave the flavor. Like it supplies that amount of dopamine that I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying? Um, Yeah, so scented. I'm not big on scented. And now, if I do scent, I did see Lady Starch do a cinnamon scent for the tapioca. I do want to try that. I do want to try that. I do want to try that. I'm very interested in that. I want to know how that tastes. Um, I'm very interested in it. But yeah, and then also for some people, they don't really gain a lot of weight when eating cornstarch because their body breaks it down for the some of the things that's in it, and it grabs hold of that and it just expels the rest of it. Like it doesn't cause constipation for a lot of people. It doesn't cause diarrhea for a lot of people. It doesn't cause blockages or anything in their intestines or in their kidney during filtering or anything like that. Monica, hi love bug. How are you? Welcome in, babes. Um, but yeah, so for it's just it varies for people, but for me, it's definitely the chew is definitely a good thing for me, but it's a combination. It's all a combination. All right, so let me get a decent spoon because I'll be going back to a straw when it comes to my tapioca. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hi Ray, welcome in. Monique Ray asked about you last Saturday about the cat situation. Okay. Mm. So yeah, so this may be my last Saturday for a while. Oh, well, yay! Well, yay! I'm happy for you. Mm. Maybe. Maybe it's gone somewhere, honey. Maybe I figured out. Happy Saturday, love bug. How are you? I'm trying to tell you how happy Saturday, love bug. So you're an ice eater. You try some clay for them. Yeah, I think the only clay, I don't know, red dirt used to be my thing when I was younger. No biscuits. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Honey, we have the pellet ice maker downstairs. Hmm. When that fresh ice falls, honey, I'll be downstairs with my cup waiting. You said you tried regular flour. So when I was younger, I'm gonna tell y'all a story. Yes, I love the ice maker, honey. When I was younger, my mother used to eat cornstarch. I used to get in trouble. She used to yell at me all the time, "Stop eating my shit." And let me tell you, I was like, I had to figure out a way to get that sensation, to get that feeling. So I tried flour, right? It When I say it didn't work out for me, it didn't give the feel, the mouth feel across the tongue. It didn't give the chew. It was just very much like, I don't know, like paste, like glue paste. I don't know if some of y'all may be old enough to know, like they had the paste inside the jar that had the lid had the stick. Like the way that paste looked is how it felt in my mouth. Now I'm not gonna say I ate glue. I don't remember. I probably did when I was younger. Pre-K, kindergarten. I could have. I don't know. But the way that paste looks is the way that flour tasted in my mouth, and I was like, I just could not do it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You said, and I would never taste savory. Like the greatness of a hot biscuit, right? Taking that. You said white, oh, self-rising flour. Oh, but it wasn't wet. Yeah. That's funny. So, and then I don't even like chew the ice all the way down. Like I like it to where it's like very small pieces of ice and swallow it down. I don't know. It does something for me. It feels so good. Like I'll crunch it up until it's like just really really small pieces. But even though I have the tapioca, right? Powdered milk, I can't. I'm vegan. I have a dairy allergy. You got to keep flour out of sight. Scared you'll try it and get addicted. Listen, honey, I understand. Another reason why I had to move off of starch is because I already knew that I low key have an addictive personality, so another reason why I don't do drugs, because I can become an addict, and I know myself well enough that I no, um, but I had to get off starch simply because just health reasons. I want to get ahead of some things at my age, and I'm just kind of like moving away from a lot of stuff, and starch was big on my list. We're gonna see how this transition into tapioca. Because I don't eat tapioca all the time, It definitely helps to take the edge off. So, we'll see. Um, hey girlie, hailing from all the way in the Caribbean. Oh my gosh. Welcome in, love bug from the Caribbean. You said you've been wanting to try Argo? Listen, Argo was my first love, my first addiction. Um, I have to treat Argo like a stranger walking down the street. Okay, I see it, and we both just have to look the other direction, and we just have to keep going in separate directions because very quickly, we will spin the block on each other. So we have to be careful. But I do. Argo is delicious. Honey. And then I didn't want to try nothing else. And then Sonia, y'all know Sonia. Y'all know the babes. Sonia was trying Chestnut Hill, honey. And I was like, oh, I've seen that. I know where that's at. I want to try it. And that was it. That was it. I put Argo away. Argo is now in the archives as the iconic. But Chestnut Hill was the new kid on the block. And baby, I was busting them down. I was busting them down left and right. I was buying 12 boxes at a time. I was making bottles. I was eating it out the box. I was putting it in a cup and drinking it from the straw. When I tell you, Chestnut Hill is good. Chestnut Hill is good. And then I mixed Chestnut Hill, arrowroot, and tapioca and made a bottle out of it. Made some chunks out of it, baby. I saved the powder, mixed the box and some tapioca and some arrowroot together and ate it as a powder. I said, "Oh, I'm done for. I'm done for. I'm done for it. Like ain't no way, form or fashion, you gonna have me over here. Can't wait to get home, so I can have me about 6 or 7 spoonfuls or a couple straw pulls." It had me in a chokehold. So just know, if you want to try something that'll be like, oof, that's good. Be careful. Chestnut Hill, tapioca, arrowroot together. Don't add Argo, because you're just gonna be sitting there with a big old bucket and a spoon, like a kid on Saturday morning cartoons. Listen, you said I already know. Look. I had to eat another piece of candy because my mouth watered when I said the combination. But I gotta get myself together, honey. I got to get myself together. Honey, when I said it was good, I was sitting there looking at it. Like, you know how you eat something that's so good, you got to read the contents? It was just in a container by itself. And I was just looking at it like, why? Why you like this? And I mixed it together. I mixed it. It ain't do nothing but exist. I said, why are you like this? That one, I don't even think that mix made it into a video. That's how fast I ate that. You watch videos to take away your cravings? I was trying that last night. I listen. If I watch videos, I have to have a whole fresh mounding cup of ice. Because as they're eating, I have to take it in by a handful. I'm so serious. Simply because, gosh, I'd be like, oh, reach to the screen. Can I have that? I just want a little bit. Put a little bit in my hand. And then I'd be like, but while I'm eating my ice, while I watch somebody else eat, I'd be like, okay, I'm good. I'm good. And then I think about it later on. I'm doing something else. I'm like, I want some so bad. I want some so bad. And so I just try to change my mindset about it, keep myself busy. And working these 10-hour days is definitely going to keep me busy enough to where my cravings are going to be low. And if I do crave, I'll have like some tapioca or something here that'll help take the edge off. And then I'll eat my ice. And then I'm taking my supplements full time now. And I got a doctor's appointment coming up. So we'll kind of go with it because um I haven't had starch in a week. Um it started getting like the cravings had started getting like real bad like day or two ago. But I've been kind of keeping hold of it, and then now my appetite is like just making you fatigued with no energy. Yeah, yeah, and I don't want to get to that point. Um, Now my appetite is like I'm getting to the point to where I'm snacky when I get a little snackish when I'm craving, right? So when the cravings are high, I get extra snacky. Even if I've just eaten and then I'm snacky. Like I want to snack on something. I want to munch on something, and I'm like, I know what I want, but my brain won't say what I want because then my taste buds are gonna reflect. I'm gonna be like, okay, I need to go get some. No, I don't. No, I don't. Like, right. So I want to avoid that, Monique. I want to avoid that. So I'll give me some chips. I'll give me some ice. And mm, sorry. I'll let them. You know how? Okay, so I don't know how many people are in tune with their body, right? But I can do this thing where I can transfer pain to a different part of my body. So if I'm having like achy parts, like in my feet or something, like I can transfer an itch. So if my foot is itching or my knee or something is itching and I can't reach, like if I'm doing something and I can't reach down, I'll transfer the itch to like the back of my hand or something, and that way I can reach it and rub it on something. Um, Everybody can do it. It's just being able to focus yourself to be able to understand how your body works, right? So sometimes those cravings, I can kind of like push myself ahead of the craving and push it to like the desire to chew on something. So it's not that specifically that I want. Now it's something to chew on, or now it's something to like crunch on. Like because sometimes chewing could be something gummy like this, or and then crunching is something different. So I'll it's a psychological thing that I do to myself to transfer it to want something else. Um, it's part of manifesting. If you know and in tune with your body, if you know a little bit about physics, then you'll be able to do the same thing. And sometimes we just don't want to. Sometimes I torture myself, and I'll be sitting here with these damn cravings. And this gonna be my last spoonful, y'all. I think I'm gonna give y'all about 45 minutes today. I got some. Did y'all see that? I got some stuff to open. I probably just gonna stick a straw in here because the spoon is very, very messy. And this is probably gonna be my last food because I'm honestly, my mouth is watering, but it's not for this. It's what this emulates. It's definitely. Now we were talking about we're talking about Chestnut Hill. And then my mouth is like, ooh, chestnut hill. All right, I'm trying to get a decent spoon, but of course, it don't want to stay up there. All right. The tapioca, um, no, it tastes kind of earthy. It doesn't taste sweet to me. Not at all. Um, I don't think I would like it if it was sweet. Yeah. Oh Lord. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Oh, that was good. Mm. I will be making a tapioca bottle. Mm-hmm. I will be making a tapioca bottle to make some chunks, and I think that's gonna give me that crunch back there. As far as the videos for the channel, um, they may go back to being 3 times a week and not daily, simply because, well, we'll see. We'll see, because if I'm working 10-hour days, don't expect too much. Okay, I'll say as if it's only 10-hour days. If it's more than 10-hour days, I'm gonna put a post. Yeah, I'm gonna see. I'll put a post. But as of right now, the minimum is 10-hour days. Um, I'm a, I may take a break from posting. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how the wind blows. But y'all know I always keep y'all updated. Mm, I don't. But yeah, look forward to that. The last video for Finish the Cup series is Monday, and mm, that was a tough one. That was a tough one, simply because me and Starch have been together for a long time, on and off. We would have on and off relationship for a long time. Okay. Welcome in, Smurfette. I choked. Mika, welcome in. Hi, love bugs. Welcome in. But yeah, yeah. I mean, it's gonna be like, and there were so many different starches that I wanted to try. I wanted to try Monarch. I wanted to try Greedion. I wanted to try. We have so many different ones here in Virginia that I wanted to try them, but I was like, it's not meant. As the days go by, I won't crave it. I'm holding on to that. I'm holding on to that because this isn't my first time stopping, right? This isn't my first time stopping, and I think when I go through things, right? When I go through things and mentally there's a lack, and then there's a physical lack. So if I'm going through a depression and I'm not eating well, I'm not sleeping well, then a lot of that, then it starts to come back, right? It starts to come back. And I fight the urges by eating ice. Sonic used to hate to see me coming because I used to buy the bags. Sonic used to hate to see me coming because I was buying 2 bags of ice a week. Two every week. And ice just was it's just stopped doing it, and I end up doing like I'm getting cornstarch. I think I was in culinary. I had to buy some cornstarch for something that I was doing for school for class, and I was just like, I wonder if I still like it, even though I knew I had the craving for it, and I just disguised it with something else because you know accountability. Um, but yeah, it was just like I've needed it at the time. I needed it. I was stressed out. I was going through a lot, and that tends to be the ongoing first sign of a relapse into going back into cornstarch is me being consumed by my stress, and then I stop eating properly, and then the cravings come back, and then I fall back into it, and it's a whole slippery slope, and then I'll be back doing it again. You know, um, but it was easy for me to stop after a while because I was so focused. I end up after I graduated culinary school, I went back to school and became did a dual major. So I went for 2 degrees at one time. So I had absolutely no time to succumb to my cravings. Um, and so, um, yeah, once I was able to keep myself focused on other things, my cravings were just my cravings, and it was just nothing I can do with about it at the time, and they just eventually died down, and I stopped feeding them. So I figured that's what's going to happen with work, especially if we're going to be doing 10, 12-hour days, 14-hour days. Then, then yeah, I'm be moving off of all flours and starches. Like I'll still be here. We'll transition into something else. We're already going into my podcast, which um, hopefully we get to do a recording today about vaginal steaming and if men should do V steams also, which is very hot topic because a lot of men won't talk about it. They won't even think about it, but they don't know the benefits of having it, of doing it, and like at what age should you start steaming. So we're gonna talk about that. Um, but yeah, I don't know what my life is gonna be like without starch now. It's been so heavy recently since my divorce. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, y'all. Welcome in, everybody. Um, Definitely, if you have not checked out the podcast, or if you have any topics y'all want me to talk about, send me an email. Link to the podcast for Patreon and Spotify are in my profile. Um, my email is always open. Of course, you guys want to talk. Right now, I'm keeping my back towards because all of a sudden I seen it and I was like, "Ooh, I want some more," and I really don't. I really don't. I seen it and now my brain is like, "Ooh, let's get some more. We don't need no more. We're gonna get this ice." But Oh my gosh. Okay. It is very much mind control. And I have to remind myself sometimes, like, hey, I'm stronger than my cravings, right? You are stronger than your desires. There is absolutely nothing that can make you do anything that you're not willing to do. In some form or fashion, and part of you, you want to do something, you will do it. If you don't do it, it's because you don't want to do it. And that goes for every aspect of life. Every aspect. You want to change something, you will change it. Not because somebody else said it, not because somebody else is doing it, but because you want to. It's on you, right? Um, and be proud of yourself when you do it. Be proud of yourself. I did that. Cause ain't nobody gonna say, oh, well, you didn't. I did this. I did this. I did just enough. I did exactly what I needed to do for me. It sustains what it needed to sustain. Okay. So never don't give up on yourself. Your desires are your desires. The desire is not bigger than you. You're bigger than it. You control it. So, yeah. It's Saturday. It's a beautiful day outside. My sister's dog got pushed over by the neighbor's dog. Literally pushed over. He they both old. We wanted to get mad, but we couldn't say nothing about it. Because that one he partially blind and angry and angry for no reason. He's small. And my sister's dog, she's kind of big. And she fell over. And my niece she started crying because, mind you, my niece, y'all see my niece, she about to turn 19. She started crying because she wanted to beat the other dog up. And she couldn't beat the other dog up because the dog is old. So it's a beautiful day, y'all. Enjoy y'all Saturday. That's all I got to say. I said about 45 minutes because if I sit any longer, I'm gonna take another bite, and I don't want to take another bite, so I'm gonna have self control. Um, but yeah, Monday is the last video for the Cup series. I'll figure out a new plan, and then you know, we'll see how we go from here. Yeah, we'll be seeing Miss Tapioca for a little bit though. I don't know if I'm gonna make a video with her. You will be seeing Ice, definitely. Um, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But I got some things to do, packages to open, a phone call or two to make, and I have an email to send out. Oh, I know what I wanted to mention. I know what I wanted to mention. What do you guys think about put this on my desk. What do you guys think about um like work lurk call? Like sitting in teams, listening to music, everybody doing their own thing, like early morning, working, chilling, everybody's just vibing to their own thing, but just all collectively together. Um, what do y'all think about that? Because I think I think I want to do that. I think I want to do that. So the days that I don't have to work, I think I want to do that for people. I don't know if I want to do it in teams or maybe I will create a Discord. I'll create a Discord because I do that already, but I think that'd be fun. Everybody get to chill and do their own thing, crunch on their own stuff, especially if you work from home. if you work from, especially if you work from home. But I don't know. It's an idea. It's something I thought about. It's something I thought about. Oh, I got to do my nails. But anyway, I'm ranting. It's 45 minutes. I got so many things I want to do. I don't need to do them, but I want to do them. I'm gonna let y'all go. Enjoy y'all Saturday. It's calling me again. I gotta turn around. You said you worked 12 long hours. Oh my gosh, girl. Listen, I'm with you. I'm with you. Um, mine would have it would have to be on the days that I don't work because I won't be in the house for 10 hours. You know, 10, 12 hours, and it's just gonna be more and more and more. The further throughout the year we get, we only got a couple months left. But oh, and we also got to figure out what I'm gonna do for my birthday in December. So we'll think about that. We'll talk about that. And then when you anyway, let me speak over y'all real quick, because you know words mean things, and words are spells, and we speak only the positive over everybody. Thank you, universe, for bringing everybody in. Thank you for those who thought about coming, wanted to come, who scrolled by, who forgot and will remember later on. Thank you. Protect them, keep them safe in this world of craziness. Please bring people together. Please open up that box of common sense that a lot of people have closed. Take the tape off of it, dust it off with a nice, clean, brand new Swiffer. Because, honey, we need a little bit more common sense. We need a little bit of more friendliness and a little more love in this country. Um, let's remember to protect the kids, but also listen to them because they know some things that we may have forgotten. And yeah, I hope you enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your Saturday. Enjoy your Sunday. I hope the weekend that's coming up gives you all the blessings that you want. Remember, you are God and you create your reality. And that's another thing. That's another video. But I love you guys. I will see you guys later. Enjoy your Saturday. Bye.